nightmare.
What do you mean by tuck?
So if you look at it, can you see, like it's a very slight tuck, you can't really see it. So if you look right here on this rim, you can see it's kind of tucking right there, where you can kind of see a line. Like you can barely see it.
I can't see it.
That's the thing. You can barely see it. But what that is it's because the triangles are coming together, it's puckering that point, where if I have all quads, which I have on my hat, you can see there's no pucker point on the top. Because it's all quads, there's no puckering. Where
awesome hat on snowman.
When I have triangles, it'll pucker at this point and it'll kind of pinch. That's what triangles tend to do. Like, it's okay to model with triangles, but people really highly suggest against it. So we'll put
now in games, is it better with triangles or with?
In games, you model in quads, but when you import it into any engine will automatically convert it to triangles. But you model in quads. Does that make sense?
When you model it, it's in quads, and as soon as you go to input it into the data system,
so when I modeled this is all quads. When I put it in game, it'll go to that. It will look like that. That is a beast to model with triangles, mainly because look at how much more geometry there is to have to deal with.
Oh my.
It's just how games read it.
So that's how it'll actually look in the game.
That is how it will look in the game. So if you put a model in the game and then export it, it will come out with a million triangles. And it will look like that.
Is there a reason behind that? Or?
It won't be rounded at all? Or?
It'll be rounded. It will keep its shape.
But the actual triangulation will be...
Yeah, so it'll triangulate, but as you can see, it's still kept its shape, but this is where triangles can become messy. Can you see that pucker?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where triangles become messy. So that's why you don't want to model with them, because it will look fine, and then you'll go to smooth it, and there will be puckering. And obviously, I don't want that on my hat, so I'm going to quad it again.
So you do it in quads, but then...
So when I put this in the game, it will still read the exact same detail that I have. It'll just triangulate it. It's a lot quicker for a render to read.
So.
There won't be any problems with it, no. There shouldn't be. If you modeled it correctly, there should be no problems with it. You also don't want to model in triangles because, like I said, when you go to UV unwrap it, it'll be a nightmare. You will hate it.
Pieces everywhere.
Yes, you will absolutely hate it. It'll be a nightmare to UV unwrap it. So here's my snowman.
So how come it looks like there's a top hat looking a hollow cylinder? How come we didn't use that?
What? This one?
Yeah.
It's already hollow.
It is hollow.
But it's difficult
But
to
you'd have
close
to-
the top.
You have to, it's not difficult to close the top, but here's what happens when you do. So I'm just going to select that edge. I'm going to fill the hole. Nothing happens. Can you see?
What?
So nothing happens because there's this edge right here.
So you have to delete an edge.
So if I delete that, it should fill this hole.
Just an extra step.
But
Is the
now
bottom still hollow though?
Now
there's no
your
topology.
geometry's messed up.
So this is what we consider an end gun. And these are your worst nightmare. Do not use them. End guns is a polygon that has more than 4 sides. So preferably you want to model in quads, which is 4 sides. It's okay if you need to have a couple triangles. Like every model will have a couple triangles, no matter how professional you are. There are just some pieces, like if you're modeling a hand, right here tends to get some triangles in it because you've got this fold of skin right here. No matter what you do, it will happen. But when you have an end gun, which is any polygon more than 5 sides, this is where nightmares happen. So as you can see, when it smooths out, it
You're
gives
going to have a
you
lot
that.
of puckering, won't you?
You're going to have a ton of puckering, but a lot of engines don't read them. They don't read end guns. Any type of like baking, so if I'm high poly modeling something where I've got 10 million polygons and I want to put the detail of that onto a lower poly model, I'll bake it. Most things will not read it. And so a lot of engines, you'll be like, all right, my model is done, I'm good, and you'll go to put it in, it will say you have N guns. And then you have to go in and find them. And when you have a model like my gargoyle, and you don't know there's N guns in there, you're just gonna be searching. Like, there is an automatic search, but it doesn't always work in Maya. So pretty much what I would have to do here is multi-cut tool, and I'd have to add in my geometry by hand.
Bueno.
So as you can see, I'm gonna get that puckering because there's no way I can do force. So if I do that, I'll have an end gun right there, but I'll have a quad. So I'm just gonna have to do one with 4 sides.
So essentially, that's not good for designing anything, even for like a weapon inside of a video game, like a gun or anything like that.
Yeah, like it's okay to use this tool, but for what specifically I wanted to do, it just made more work for me.
Yeah.
This is something that you do learn. Like I said, the first time you model something, you will be sitting there really frustrated for about a couple hours, depending on what you want to model. And then with this,
That'd be kind of like the donut where you said it'd be really good for like a scarf or a bat roll,
Mhm.
but like a more solid.
Or
thing.
chain.
There you go.
all right, so say this is my model.
What's wrong?
And say like I have good topology up here and everything. If I wanted to 3D print this, I could not.
Yeah.
It's too thin. As you can see, it's completely hollow on the inside. It's too thin for me to model it. Where with this one up here, it's got thick sides. So pretty much this is too thin. What will happen is the printer will print this, and once it gets pulled, it will break. It'll be about the thickness of a piece of paper. And it's
Okay.
sandstone, so it will just crack. So what I would have to do, I would have to take either edges or faces, so I could take this edge and pull it up if I wanted to, or extrude it up. And then say, okay, that's
Throw an edge on the top. too.
that's good. I'd have to fill the hole, fix the topology in
And then
there,
do it all over again.
and do it all over again. This is if I want to 3D print it. But if I wanted to just build the snowman using just the cylinder,
Ah!
is much better to use.
I have a daughter.
Yeah.
Favorite movie. So-
I love that movie.
I have 3 daughters.
Oh.
So as you can see,
You're still here. Let it go.
so let's look up something else. What's something else that would be fun to model?
Olaf, come on.
Olaf? I don't want to model Olaf. I've already done Olaf. What's something easy?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man?
Okay, I don't know.
There is a 3D Pac-Man. I'd like
There is a
to-
3D Pac-Man.
Let's see
Alright.
how it's
That
actually
guy.
modeled.
The 3D Pac-Man right there.
Oh, look at it, right there.
Right there.
3D Pac-Man.
The Fonzie Pac-Man?
No, I think look up to the very top. But no, do
You want to do
Pinky.
this?
wait. Okay, Dwight knows a ton of like good games. Dwight, what should we model?
We should model.
Something simple that we can do in like 15 minutes.
I don't know.
Minecraft, do a Minecraft character.
Yeah, do
Do a
Minecraft.
pig.
Super Meat Boy?
Super Meat Boy would take like 2 minutes.
I was trying to think of something easy and simple. Like
Minecraft's all pixelized and let's see what it looks like 3D.
Ooh, actually,
It would just be like 3D blocks. Wait.
Yeah, do a
Oh,
Lego.
do a
dude.
Lego.
Lego.
Yes.
Legos are easy. Okay, so we will
Do the double-decker couch.
double.
So we can all be buddies.
Alright, so we're just gonna do.
Oh, they got
Held
Darth
up.
Maul on
This
there.
dude.
Why,
Okay.
no, Darth Maul's better.
Walk me through it.
Walk you through it.
Walk me through it. What do I do?
Well,
What are the basic shapes that you see?
Cylinder for
Squares.
the head and the neck.
Okay.
yeah, and then we've got square. Yeah, okay.
Is that where
Squares
you want
for
to
his
start?
feet. Let's start with the head.
Start with the head? Okay.
Circles.
So, I'm bringing in a cylinder.
I know you're look a Lego man now,
Yes, I am.
aren't you? He's gonna do a Lego
Gonna
dragon. That's
Bring
his plan.
down. Actually, I'm gonna bring that up.
Add some
Okay,
extras.
so we're using a cylinder thingy.
quads. Just turn it into quads.
I keep using like Photoshop shortcuts.
Yeah, those don't work. All right, what do I do?
Obviously.
Add some edge loop.
Add some
Top
edge
and
loops.
bottom.
Should I smooth it out first and see what it looks like without anything?
Probably
Yeah.
smooth it. Okay, so you smooth, just what's the
Well, it's
shortcut for
almost the shape of his
smooth?
head already.
3.
3?
This is not quite the shape of his head. Can you
Oh.
see
Looks
that
like a-
puckering?
looks
Yeah,
like a
the
pumpkin.
puckering, but you gotta take away the puckering.
He looks like a pumpkin.
So how would you do that?
So you gotta do that loop, right?
Yeah, do an edge loop.
Okay, how do you undo it? Oh, there you go.
Command Z.
One, okay.
That one's the same approach.
Added an edge on the top and bottom.
All right, so if I add an edge on the top, does that look correct for what this wants to be?
Almost.
Wait, hold on, quick. Okay, how do you add the edge again?
So shift,
Can you do that
Right
edge
click.
further away?
Shift, right click.
then insert edge loop.
Oh, wait a minute.
Just like the surface first.
I have to select the surface first?
You have to select an edge.
Okay.
Actually curious. if
And
this is
then...
Hold on. There might be something that might be here.
Right here, the bevel edge.
Sign invisible faces, connect components, triangle.
So your bevel is
right. Oh, that's fancy.
Triangle.
That's something I did.
Okay, I'm shift right clicking.
Shift right click, and then hold on. Let me grab the edge. Woo, I accidentally extruded that.
You broke it.
I broke it. Okay,
Control
so
Z, your best friend.
select your edge. Shift. Right click.
Oh, wow.
Insert edge loop. It's right there.
Okay, wait.
At the very top, go to the second
Select
mess.
edge. Control.
So I just
Right
beveled.
click.
Okay,
And
so,
then
That's right there.
insert edge.
okay, cool.
So pretty much what I did was
I
I
just have to do
beveled it.
one, right?
Fancy.
Yeah,
You can
it's
see the
really
topology it gave me.
Oh, there.
Right there, it's bad, but
Yeah, click
it's
there.
okay. We're just making a
Oh,
basic
you
change.
just inserted another.
That's cool.
So
Oh,
what
that-
beveling does is it
Control
takes
Z.
away a sharp corner
It's your friend,
and makes it
remember?
into a smooth.
Mm-hmm. Josie is my friend.
Control Z
No!
is your friend. All right. So does that look okay, or does his head have a different shape?
It could be a bit.
You can
Shorter.
extrude the bottom part of it to get that
Shorter.
little chin.
So make it smaller and shorter.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I meant, and then like. Yeah.
Okay. Does that look correct?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you do the hair?
Don't worry about it.
Circle?
Don't worry about
Circle.
We lost the hairpiece, so now he's just like a bald head.
Well, if he didn't have a hairpiece, he's gotta have a little button on top of his head.
You want to have the
Oh yeah,
button?
put the button. Oh, I'm not the only one who put the button on
Could
top
you
of
just
their head.
copy the whole
No,
object?
you gotta put the button on top of their head. Got it. It's a Lego.
I used to stack buttons on my Lego head, guys. It'd be like this tall,
Look, she
and
got
the
the
head would be
button.
like this.
Oops. That look okay?
It needs to go deeper. You need to push it down just a little smaller. Wait, what's it look like when you smooth it out?
Try to get this to be wider.
So with the Lego, because it's a cartoon and it's a hard object, we most likely would not be smoothing it for a game.
That's
For a
pretty
film, you would smooth it. For a game, you would not. All right.
Now
Now
you got a
what?
little tiny circle underneath of his neck there for his neck.
You want neck?
Could you use like the same shape and just like bring it in, drop it down, and then extrude out a neck or something like that?
Yep.
Could you?
Somebody's figuring it out.
Well, you got a little like thingy right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got an end gun. I'll fix it. That look okay?
It does.
Is it a little too
It's
fat?
a little bit too thick for that.
Is it too
Yeah,
thick?
maybe.
Yeah,
a
he's
little.
like
Like beefy Lego man.
it's like if The Rock was a Lego man.
Are you trying to tell me Emmett wasn't the Rock as Lego Man?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't. Oh, I
This
didn't
is
watch
more
that.
like Shaquille
that like-
O'Neal as a Lego man.
That's better.
Oh no, they were ready for that.
Now you need a square
Now I need a square?
for the body.
Okay.
And then
What do I
just-
need to do with the square?
Okay,
That
so you
looks
make
like
a square and then you need
bring
to
it
just
in on
like
the
shrink
top.
it in and then
Pinch the top.
So
Pinch
you
the
shrink
top.
the top, extend the bottom.
Okay. What shape are Legos on their side? Are they more rectangular or do
They're
they stay
rectangular.
square?
Rectangular.
They're kind of
Okay, so this is where
This thing comes in.
The torso's like a trapezoid.
yeah, trapezoid.
Or a rhombus. It's more like a dodecahedron.
Okay. So this is where you
Alright,
convert.
there you go. Now the bottom's too fat.
No, his shoulders are too. His shoulders are too thin.
There you go.
It's bringing so much joy.
That look right?
The sides too wide.
Sides to it?
Yeah.
It needs to be narrow.
Too much.
Oh, yeah. It's better.
That looks right?
Yeah, it looks right to
What's
me.
the top view look like? 'Cause you got it like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That looks pretty good.
It looks right.
Okay.
It's passable.
So now,
It's
what?
passable.
I guess it's
You
okay.
make it B.
So now you got
Yeah, it's
rectangles for the
okay.
legs and the arms.
Okay. So rectangles, how do his feet come out?
Like squares, just
They're just
sticking
squares
out.
that come out?
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. Like his hips, they're actually round, aren't they?
Only
the,
at the
the little
front.
like
No,
Only
legs.
at the
Legs.
front.
Only in the front.
Only
They're-
the front.
He has a flat butt.
He has a butt front.
It's like
He's a butt front.
It's
No,
like
he does
front
have a
butt.
round butt too, because that's
No,
where it articulates.
He does. It's like at the very, very top, but it's like straight flat. And it just then it
Well, if
curves
he's
the
standing
top.
up straight, but if he's sitting down, then it's like.
Well, he's
So is it like
How
Spaceballs?
about
His butt's like in
Lego
front of
button,
him?
Like
I'm
a
a Lego
man's side
podiatrist.
view,
No,
see?
a Lego proctologist.
So what does this side look like?
Do the
Oh, I
green
guess
dude.
this side is flat.
Do the green dude.
Halo. That's Master Chief.
It is
So
Master Chief.
he's got round
Are they-
right
Are they gonna do a
there.
Lego Halo? Lego Halo, the video game.
Okay,
But
so
it's
it's
kind
round
of
right
round
there.
at the top though. So maybe 2 circles for the base and then squares going down.
Circles for the
This guy
base.
got some junk in the trunk. And he's
Like
Okay.
on the bottom view, it's almost like
We
you'd have
we
to.
messed up the side view. They're straight up and down
Is it straight up and down?
on the body. Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Yep,
Better.
according to this picture.
Alright, so what am I gonna do for this piece?
Can we combine two together?
Would you extrude the bottom of his body to push it up a little bit to kind of give the bottom of the body the round shape?
This I would make a separate piece.
So completely separate piece.
And then I would
Make a
combine
flat-
them together in the end, but I would not connect them.
Do you make his belt first and then make a circle? And then make squares?
I wouldn't use a circle at all.
Or how about for the upper
I'd use
thighs?
cylinder.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So
There you go.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna take a cylinder. I'm going to rotate it
Right in this hand.
90 degrees.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to edit that down to 8. Move it down. I'm just gonna make it for one leg, and then I can duplicate it over.
He doesn't chunky thighs.
He's a very large person.
I like some chunky.
Okay.
Like that guy.
I
So,
like some bread. Or something.
so he doesn't have a round back. It's completely flat.
Right.
Alright.
So I'm gonna take this.
There's no jump in the trunk.
and
What's she into to sell that chunk? Oh, that chunk inside that chunk.
So I'm gonna take that edge, and I'm just gonna bring it right in. Just flatten that out.
Kinda need to push the cylinder up a little bit, maybe. That side view, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, up a little bit.
We're a snappy tool.
Right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for this piece, what do I do?
Square.
Square.
Or I can keep it one object.